Warning: this podcast may contain adult content or language. It also might contain content that could be seen from others as uncomfortable or upsetting due to personal reasons. If that is the case, then please proceed with caution or stop the video, as we at the table are comfortable in most circumstances. This is a safety blanket meant for all individuals watching these episodes, as it is unclear what story content will be displayed. Hope you enjoy the story.
Great Gods War Call.
Rex Rivers here.
Jacqueline Hash River. Randall Hopkins. Got it.
Randall.
Go.
Go. And I am the DM. Welcome back to Misrolled Adventures.
Go.
Where the players make plans
Go for it.
and horribly executes them.
Go for it, please. Be that your
Go.
for it.
The bionic barbarian.
And the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
But before we go into the recap, before we go back and do combat, finally resolving the stag situation, once again, check out RPGLeague at their landing page, their Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Keep up to date on Twitter mainly, as I can tell. But give them a look, see if there's any kind of interesting reviews on tabletop RPGs that you'd be interested in before getting them, or see if there's any tournaments in your area. They can host fan-nominated tournaments, and it's all around just fun to do. So give them a look at their landing page at www.rpgleague.com. All right, so where we last left off, you guys had explored a festival of selling, more or less, just general goods. What are those called? I can never.
Caravans?
Is it a caravan too?
Or...
A roaming group of sellers. I can't think of
Are
the
you
term.
thinking like
Traveling
gypsies?
salesman.
Sure. What?
Are you trying to think like gypsies?
Kind of. Yeah, in similar fashion to gypsies. They went around, spent some time attempting to pull very valuable magic items from a bag of holding for 5 silver. And then Randall broke the system and took 5 gold in replacement of the 5 silver as he witnessed his dear allies just throwing gold into this bag. From there, not much else was really done there. A few searching for magic items. They found an alchemy jug that they decided not to get, and then they traveled further. Traveling further down, they found this sand dune type of pit, and traveling into it to get across, because they had split off from the rest of the group to go to this merchant's area. The sand dune itself, or the pit, involved the stag, who then headbutted Randall and then leaped off the cart. When leaping off, they turned to try to follow it, realizing the carts are very heavy, having issues traveling through the sand. In doing so, they saw several of these dusty sand mephits emerging out from the sand, and they had to thwart them off, consistently being regenerative or consistently coming back from the sand. Making about halfway up the dune, there seemed to be this rocky creature that just emerged outwards towards the top, and in just a single chant, just all of the mephits began to chant in similar fashion. And that's where we last left off.
Yeah, that's where the sandworm comes and eats us all.
No. But at the top of the initiative order,
Rex.
I already summoned the creatures. But, it's actually done though. But, do you want to move them further down? Because I'm just going to move. Never mind. That's fine. I'll just have these be here. Okay. So, and the carts do move 10 feet up. If you guys want to move them. Jamna is just going to take a shot at the closest one.
I feel like
Miss.
the point we need to just to start moving everything else down instead.
Well,
Because we're running out of board.
speaking of down, the rocky creature going next, curls up into a boulder and then starts to tumble down the hill, easily breaking 60 feet. It is moving 120 feet. It is landing 30 feet in front of the stag, just in its rocky form, just rolling down the sand. Rex. Make a Constitution saving throw from blindness. You are still blinded.
Do I hear that noise?
It's muffled, but yeah, you can kind of hear something. Just
Gotta go fast.
yeah, it's scenic.
Can I use that action to help unblind myself, or
You can help another creature when you're not blinded. You can't exactly. You can try again. Sure, I'll let you try again.
that's God, so I'll take that.
I mean, you can still make an attack. It's just at disadvantage.
yeah, I'm not taking the risk.
Okay, go ahead and make an action then, or use your action to try to unblind yourself. That tens the number you needed to clear away. Just finally, just grabbing some water, clearing it off. You can actually see once again. That's basically your turn, though. Unless you had some movement you wanted to do.
I can move 10, right?
You move. You can.
Move the card.
You can't move the card.
I can't move the card.
The card itself is going as fast as it possibly can. Going any faster is actually going to be a detriment because it's going to just start kicking up more sand and not move anymore.
I can't hold mine. I can't put a defense.
No, that's an action to do.
That's action. Then that's all I got.
All right. Go for it.
I better go kill this thing behind the rider.
Behind the rider. Hold on, all right.
Get the hand in the way.
Go ahead and make an attack. Are you raging or are you recklessing?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh,
Because you are not blinded. So. All right, that will hit. Both would have hit. So. Right.
there's one.
Sure.
Should I redo that? Or?
Yeah. Nah, that's fine.
Nah.
That's 4,
4,
8. Cut across it. Still lives. Just sand beginning to melt outwards from it. Ryder, you see down the hill
Yeah.
the stag just.
I'm gonna just. Fuck it, I'm just gonna disengage and just fly on this guy.
You don't have to disengage. It's not. Well, I mean, yeah, you can disengage it for your action.
Oh, not this. I'm just gonna fly away. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make him give him attack opportunity.
Yeah. So 60 feet
Yeah.
up to the stag.
Make this guy fly. I mean,
Just levitate.
that's only a willing creature, isn't it?
Levitate's not, no. I remember I got it wrong before, but you used a magic item anyways, so it didn't necessarily matter. But you can cast it on an unwilling creature if they fail a wisdom saving throw, but it can only lift 500 pounds. So you tried it on the troll, and it didn't work.
This is a rock creature.
Make an attack opportunity. 11.
No.
So.
Bitch.
So, you still have your action,
Oh, I do?
bonus action, you still have everything. It only takes 6. You can fly 60 feet. Base.
I didn't actually think this far. He's
Uh,
rock, right?
Yeah, he's a big rock dude. Well, not big. He's about medium.
He's a boulder, a small boulder coming down.
He is like a small boulder. He's just
I'm
rolling.
gonna vicious mockery him. I got you. Vicious mockery. That's yes, wisdom saving throw.
Do they need to understand your language?
They do not need to understand you.
They do not?
Yeah, as long as you several enchantments as a creature you can see within range. If your target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
Alright, so wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yeah.
5?
Alright, I'm gonna roll my damage.
Yes.
Hang on.
5 is saved.
It's 2d4.
I'm level 5, right?
Yeah, 2d4.
Do I get a boost or no?
No, no modifier to it.
5.
5 points of psychic damage as you just. What do you say to it?
It's a rock creature. I'm pretty sure I asked that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a rocky dude.
Your mom was a pebble.
Call it a boulder. You won't be a boulder anymore.
That is quite lit. That is worth 5 points of damage. Sure. Of psychic damage.
Maybe I can think of another one.
The boulder feels good for
You should just roll on out of here.
You can't be any more bolder than this.
You suck. You still have a bonus action if you want to do anything? Go for you have a bardic inspiration. Don't forget that. So if you think that something's going to miss, you can roll like a d6.
When he attacks, he has a disadvantage on his next roll.
Yeah, I know that. But
Okay.
you have a bonus action if you want to do anything.
I'm gonna.
Lord, swing at it.
I wish. I'm just gonna ready my rapier.
Okay. With that, Bear Karis. Bear Karis is going to unleash just a mighty pissed off self. No, what he's actually going to do is 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. What he's going to do is turn back into Zakaris.
What?
Using a bonus action. Where's his miniature?
It's right there. Right there. How about that?
Where? There.
There.
Shut it. He's going to use his 3rd level to cast Tidal Wave, hitting these 2 creatures. Dexterity saving throws.
Tsunami.
That one will save. That one will fail. I believe it's 3d8 bludgeoning.
That's what I guess right now.
So is it a way of sand instead?
Sure, it's muddy water.
It's sandy water.
My lucky to use my water.
Your mudkip ain't here.
It's Sandler's guide.
Yeah.
I don't know the spell because I don't have his character sheet. I just have the PDF with the title.
I heard you like rock kicks. So here's the toy kick.
No.
Jeez. See, you're Tyler. I understand.
48. Okay. Just want to make sure on that.
48?
4d8. Shut up. 5, 10, 18, 21. Half. They both explode into just dusts of clouds. Just after the tidal wave hits them, you can see one just expels over it. The rest of it just barely collapses on top of the other one, and they both. Basically. They're dead. Alright. That's the character's turn. Randall. They are dead. Which one? Okay, well that one will miss. But which one are you?
No, I'm blind.
Oh yeah, I thought you were attacking.
I'm still
Okay,
blind.
yeah, you are still blind with a 2. I forgot you were blinded. So, what you doing?
I am going to attempt to hit.
Okay. Yeah. Well, does casting the spell require sight?
Assume so.
Then I'm going to probably assume you cannot cast a spell. Well, this is different than choosing a target that you can see. This is making a ranged spell attack. So you can still make it with disadvantage, or you can try to clear your eyes.
Who's on deck?
I might as well just
Jacqueline.
try to clear my eyes.
Okay. Another Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
All right. Yeah. Just try to rub them in, and you're just actually pushing them in deeper and deeper. Just
It hurts more.
You still have
I'm
movement.
not even rubbing my eyes.
You can try it again with a bonus action because of cunning action. And
There you go.
There you go. This time you're just like, wait.
Wait a second. It's not even that. I'm trying to rub with like the rain.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what am I doing?
You just start rubbing it in with the leather. But you get it off. You still have some movement if you wanted to use that, or you're good. Okay.
I'm driving.
Jacqueline.
Firebolt that one.
Dat one.
Number 17.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. This guy. Because fuck you. And this is gonna miss anyway. Oh.
Not right.
Yeah.
So 2d10. This dude's so fucked.
How
Think
would
it
you
would-
move? That is technically 8.
Okay.
Don't
Go
worry
ahead and
about
roll the next one.
And
Yeah.
that's
Those are also d8s, not d10s.
fine. You
Regardless-
wanna roll D10?
Yeah, just roll 1. Just to see what that possibly is.
Ah!
Alright, he's dead anyway. Because that was still a 4. Just exploding outwards. Turning into glass near his other glassy friend.
I just feel like this is a really crude.
Someone's
sculpture.
gonna fall and get really hurt over there.
Sliding down there.
Still have some movement. And bonus action too.
You know what? The method seemed to be Free. Okay, I'll get off the cart and start running.
Alright, move 30 feet.
5,
That's 10.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
There you go.
Yay.
Alright, Stag's turn. Stag, seeing the massive boulder charging at him, is going to attempt to go around him. So 5, 10, 5, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
And it's gone.
I mean, it's still there. It's making its way up. It's about 100 feet from the lip. With that,
This dude's been skin this morning.
Methods. Mephit's turn. I gotta roll for that one to see if it gets his breath back. Nope. The one attacking, or the one with Gopher, is going to just attempt to stab at thee with his hand. Does a 13 hit?
No, it is 13. My AC is 13.
Okay, then it hits. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
So 1 point of slashing damage.
Okay.
Because you have, rage. So half damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Rage.
Right,
Did you?
Again,
Okay.
is she...
Looks like you.
Oh,
Did you erase your hit dice?
yeah, I'm fine. No, I didn't erase my hit dice. I erased my hit points, which is pretty dumb.
All your hit points are dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. Die.
This
Since
one
you had modified.
is going to go up here
Turn.
Turn. and let out a
Yeah,
cone.
exactly. That's why.
You can actually go over here. Let out a cone. So I need Jacqueline and Zacchaeus to make Constitution or Dexterity saving throws.
Wait,
Zacchaeus lives.
is this for the breath attack?
This is the breath. The breath is Dexterity.
I would not. What was the AC for the breath?
Well, yours, when blinded, is Constitution.
You had me roll a con save to dodge it. And the first
He
one.
No, it
actually
was-
did blindness to you.
And you rolled low anyways. You rolled a 2.
A 2. Okay,
You're safe too.
yeah.
Just, you get peppered by the sand. You actually like have the candle sit in front of you and it just kind of like burns away some of the dust as it flies towards you.
Hey.
This one will fly on in and make an attack up against Zacchaeus with advantage. That's going to hit because he's going to see a 13. D4 plus 1. So plus 2. 4 points.
Again, if those bears come back to say he's dead.
4 points of damage to Zacchaeus.
What?
Guards' turns. They're just. Derek is going to start waking up people. So, wake up, Fiend. Not Fiend. Jesse.
He's intelligent enough now.
Yeah. That's their turn. Alright. Top of the initiative order.
Girl.
5 Mephits spawn upwards from the sand once again.
I hate you.
No, I hate you. It's gonna.
Oh, I just right. We should just start moving this down.
We probably will. Yeah, we'll do that. You want to scoot those down?
No.
Yeah, scoot these.
No. Don't be rude.
Galadur.
Get them all to the edge.
25, 30.
Thanks a lot.
Not my fault you weren't riding you in your car well enough. Have we lost sight of this dag? Oh, no.
No, you can still see him.
Go for that big guy. It's all yours.
The boulder is conflicted.
This one didn't exist. Yeah.
Hippo misses you.
That was his name, right?
Hippo.
Yeah. Now that was
Yeah.
Oh.
Three
The boulder
adjustments.
is no longer conflicted.
Jamna is going to, at this point,
Shoot the one next to the cart.
shoot the one right next to her. That will hit. This one's going to get obliterated. It is dead. Just like a small stick of dynamite. Or rather, a small pop.
Jesus.
The Galabdur's turn. What it's going to... Oh, go for you also. Move back. You are up there.
I want you to fuck my wife.
Actually, probably further than that. Alright, remove these people a little further. There. Because you were 30 feet back. Okay. Some of these ones will move closer as well. Okay. The Galabdur, seeing the stag, is going to just regain its motion, grab its legs and stop, turn back into a boulder, and then start rolling over towards the stag. When rolling, he's going to make a slam attack against the stag.
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage, which is good because since he's rolling 20 feet straight towards another target. Oh no, it's not 20 feet, so that wouldn't trigger actually.
And the stag has Bardic Inspiration.
That's not going to help, but he does have the Shield of Faith, so... but I don't think that's going to matter, because that's an 18 in total. Yes.
Wow, that's lowest was an 18.
He rolled a 14 and a 10, so...
Just 8?
Mm-hmm. Only the one attack, so... Takes 2d6 plus 5, because a stag is going to have, with the Shield of Faith in total, about 13 AC. Max damage. Takes 17 points of bludgeoning damage as just the rock slams into him at full speed.
Deer's dead.
Deer still stands. Very, very injured, but the rocky texture is slamming into him. Rex, you're on the cart. Go for it, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna start shooting.
I'm
gonna shoot this one.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack with your light crossbow, yeah?
I don't have a light. I think I just have
Short bow?
Short bow.
Okay, make an attack.
18.
18 will hit. D6 plus your dex.
10.
Alright. Gets him right in the back of the head. Jacqueline, right to your left, you just see it flattens out into the sand and then erupts, avoiding you. You want to remove that piece. You have a second attack. Make.
No blinding save for him?
He already saved last time. Or who are you talking about? Because it's only a 5-foot radius around the creature.
Oh.
If I attack this one, I'll be 3/4. This one has 3/4.
No. What's the range on a short bow? So I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah, I think so.
Short bow, 80 feet. So you can fire still with no disadvantage.
Okay, so
Second shot.
second shot.
And it's also plus 7, not plus 4, because you're still proficient in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're proficient with everything.
Not necessary, but regardless, roll. We will see. All right, so 2d6 plus 4. This guy's gonna get fucking dead. What's a 5? 11.
I just literally get proficiency with all
I
weapons.
don't remember every single thing, so I will double check. But anyways, yeah, you fire once again, and this time it coasts right past the Karis' shoulder, punctures it into the chest, and spins out, exploding, with nowhere else nearby. That is your turn. Go for it.
Right.
Okay.
I have proficiency with all simple and material.
And martial. So, yeah.
So everything.
Yeah.
There's special weapons that are different, that you are not proficient in. Like pikes, lances, I think.
I'm pretty sure those count as martial weapons.
Yeah.
Maybe. Regardless.
I'm just gonna hit this guy.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Bang,
Raging? Or not raging. Reckless attack.
Reckless attack, baby.
Alright, we'll roll again just in case you get the 20. Well, he's obliterated. So 2d6. You slide in, skidding up to the sand just kind of like coasts up to like your ankle, golf swing across it, and it just explodes out where it's completely cut in two. You make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Hey, you're super safe this time. You don't even care.
I mean, these guys should realize we're just getting obliterated.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily understand fey creature deaths, so regardless, or elemental death.
They should just understand that the worst thing they're doing to us is blinding us.
Okay, with that, Ryder.
Alright, move up to him. And behind him. Is his attack and advantage by chance?
No, because the stag is not a threatening person to him.
Alright, rapier time.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh.
You missed.
17?
17? What's your dex?
Dex?
So it's your dex and proficiency.
Yeah, it will. Oh, 19.
Okay. 19 will hit.
That's mine.
Are you using your bard thing too?
Yeah.
Whispers?
Yep.
So it's a d8 plus 2d6 plus your dex.
Wait, what did he roll damage as?
Hmm?
What did he roll damage as?
I don't know.
Damage wise?
I'm still rolling that. 8,
Oh, was he rolling to hit?
Yeah, he was rolling to hit.
11,
Okay, that's why I got confused. Oh, he got
11, 13.
How did he get 20 with a rapier?
13 to hit, or 13 damage. So you puncture forwards, and this is the not magical one, yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
This is the silver one, so
Yeah.
it is technically magical for resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you stab into it, you can see it's part of the rocks just crack inwards, and when you yank it out, they just kind of reform over it. You can see that it still hurt them quite a bit, though, as this rocky sand texture kind of oozes out from the pore. You still have a bonus action?
Yep, level 3 healing word on this stag.
Okay. Roll wild magic.
16.
Good. Alright. 3d4 plus 4.
2, 6, 8,
12.
12.
12 points of healing as you just shout out this powerful word of healing, just trying to get him to rise up, heal him up. It's like a foghorn, just burn. Alright, Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus can't cast, wanted to cast Call Lightning, that's not happening anymore. He's just gonna cast another 3rd level tidal wave at these two.
Why not?
Fail. Dead. I'm not even gonna finish rolling. The first 2 was 2 8s. They just get
these two?
wiped away. Yeah. Completely wiped away by the tidal wave. Don't even have any existence left of him. He's gonna move 30 feet up.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Alright. With that, Randall.
I'll just shoot at the closest one.
Alright.
Come on, back.
That'll hit.
Come on, get.
That is it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So you fire, coasts back, kind of misses, and goes, hits him across the face, and he explodes
I
out.
come around and have it turn so his face is just like, ha! Fuck.
And he explodes into dust. You still do your second shot? So you go to fire, and this one, you
still
try
alive.
to do the same thing. Its AC is 12. You go to fire, and this time you try to do the curve once more, and this time it just kind of coasts just too far and slides. Kind of does like that bowling, attempting the bowl curve, and it just turns into going straight. You hit some more sand in the distance.
Yep.
You hear a
Go for it. It's just me. Go for it. Bowling.
Jacqueline, you're up.
I hit one of the
Dash forward.
ones that are coming up.
Dashing?
Turn.
60 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Oh, you're
35,
gonna
40,
go for the last
45, 50, 55, 60.
No, you guys got it.
Alright. Dash yourself, bonus action.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, good.
Alright, Stag's turn. Stag, fucked up, kind of scared. It's gonna use his action to disengage, move 30 feet up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You trying to go up to heal it?
No, I'm trying to go up to do something else.
Oh.
Calm down,
Gotcha.
bitch.
Okay, actually, before I even remotely attempt to just go for the stack and not attack the thing, that is an elemental, correct?
As far as you can tell, yes.
Okay. Good.
Oh, you're gonna do protection from evil and good? Okay.
It would have disadvantage on all attack rolls to that creature.
Just so you know, because this is different than him casting it through the thing, and I didn't realize this until later on in our other campaign that I'm running with me and Mason. Protection from evil requires holy water.
Okay. For material?
And it consumes it. So
Yeah. So here's the way arcane focuses work. They replace components that don't get
they
expended.
basically, I didn't know this until I had to use it in our other campaign. You need holy water or at least 25 gold pieces worth of silver dust to cast protection from good and
I
evil.
thought the whole wild magic thing made us not need materials.
Of certain points, you don't need materials that don't have monetary value.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll get rid of that spell as soon as I can.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that until I was trying to use it to save our ass against devils.
Can I still use it or no?
From the magic item, it doesn't require it.
Okay. Yes. I got you. Would I cast it on the deer or
Yeah.
do I have to touch him?
It's touch, yeah.
You can fly over there and get to him. If you do that, though, you'll lose flight. Okay, Method's turn. It's gonna go over here just to try to fuck with you guys. It's gonna spit. Dexterity saving throw from you. You have advantage.
Yes, I do.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 8.
8. Yeah, you fail. So this time you just look over. Blasted in the face by all this dust. Blinded once again.
God damn it.
And then it's gonna fucking. He would have to get next to you to hit both of you because it's a 15-foot cone. That's the Method's turn. It's guards. Can't do anything from fucking back there. Top of the initiative order.
Wait, he's not gonna wake up the.
Oh yeah, sure. He'll wake up Fiend. There you go.
Hey.
Wake up self.
7 Methods spawn in.
Just throw him anywhere.
I mean, they're gonna go around important people and figures and attempting to do what they can to fuck with everyone. Oh, fuck you, apparently.
Why don't you wait to place until we move them down?
No, just move those up at this point. Well, until, like, they don't exist, but realistically, the distance on this doesn't matter. You can see very clearly where they are initially in comparison to each other. Like, this is 30 feet gap. That's a 20 feet gap. Alright, Jamna. He's gonna shoot at one of them, I guess.
Yeah.
That hits. D6 with the short bow. Hey, 6 points of damage. Hits it. Doesn't do too
I
much.
got a crossbow.
No, she's a short bow. She took the short bow from the goblins.
You did?
Yeah. She didn't have anything.
Oh.
She had a short sword once she found it inside the
I
thing.
must have missed that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, you weren't there. So, alright, the Gondor's turn. It is going to. It's gonna take the attack of opportunity from you. So you are 5 feet as well, because otherwise you won't be able to hit him. And roll towards the stab.
Oh yeah, like
That's going to hit, so go ahead and roll damage. Now, can you only use that on your turn, or can you use it whenever?
I don't know yet. Look that up. I only did both fag stuff on mine.
Okay, and if you were to use it, it would be your last bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
that's my last one.
Are you using it?
If I could.
Alright, I'll double check. Bard. College Whispers. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack. Yep, it's just whenever you attack a creature.
Alright.
Oh! Oh!
Oh
no, okay, no. Next level in Bard, it would be
yeah,
3d6.
I'm level 4 right now.
Yes, I thought it was just for the normal, but
5. Is it D6, right?
2d6, yes.
17.
Plus your dex.
19.
19 points of damage. You just stab forwards. This time you get straight into its neck as it's trying to roll away. It turns into the boulder.
Go on!
Yeah, it turns into the boulder, begins to move, and you just see its head barely, and just stab into him. It still continues to roll, though, and
I'm on a roll.
slams full speed into the stag. Not at disadvantage this time.
Yeah.
That's going to miss
Really?
with a 12 and the Shield of Faith. So what you see is it rolls, and right as it does, the stag looks back, and this very small projected Jacqueline face just goes, "No!" Repelling off of it.
I would.
What's that mask from Crash?
Oh,
I was thinking more like
Isn't it an anime Toriko? Like there was an episode where the chef guy was like off by himself, and then the zebra guy put a sound barrier on him. So when a guy tried to talk to him, no, yeah, I remember that. It was so fucking funny.
But that's its turn. It doesn't have anything else it can do as a bonus action or anything.
Pump his chest out.
No. Yeah. All right. So with that, becomes Rex's turn.
I'm gonna attack this one first, then
Okay.
I'll attack this one.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Don't want me.
All right. 2d6.
It's dead. I mean.
This one's out of range. You can hit this one. That one's out of range.
Yeah, I'll hit the attack now.
Okay, what'd you roll in total?
I rolled 2 and a 6 plus my 4, so
Twelve.
12.
So once again, picking off with like a super tiny short bow because it's goblin size. You're just like picking off people with like a sniper rifle. And it explodes outwards. Make your other attack against that one if you want. It'd be wasted if you didn't. Well, that'll hit.
I was going to say, though I missed again.
8.
8 points. This one still lives as you shoot it, and this time you're just seeing Gopher's face just covered in just dust and sand. From the side, gets a arrow stabbed into his side. Just anything else you want to do? Self bonus action?
Can use that for attack, right?
No, it has to be a melee attack. And also, you wouldn't be able to do it because you made a ranged attack, not a melee attack.
I got nothing.
All right. With that, Gopher,
Alright.
you're blind. Make a Constitution saving throw. You good? Just
I'm getting used to this.
Yeah, it goes down
I
each.
want to make it to the stag, dude, but he's... Alright, you know, I'll just kill this guy.
it's all right. Roll to attack. Reckless attack.
The boulder feels conflicted.
Obliterate. He has 3 health.
He's gone.
Gone. You look at him and he just crumbles.
Wait, that one has 11?
You blinded me.
He has 3 health because he took. Oh no, sorry, 2 health. You're right because you did 8 damage. Didn't matter. The minimum that he could do was 6. So
Yeah.
he falls apart. Make Constitution saving throw. As he kind of just sharts, and that's what creates the dust cloud.
No.
You fail. This one stings. This one stings because it's the gaseous form.
You tried to wipe it away, but you had sand in your hand instead.
He sharded.
You still have movement.
Go closer.
Yes, I'm moving closer.
30 feet.
30.
There you go. So you're next to another one. All right, Jacqueline.
What? Okay.
Or sorry, Ryder.
I was gonna
I
say.
went too far. I went to
Alright,
Randall.
So if I go here, how far am I away from him?
Far. 20 feet.
And how far am I from this? Is this one alive, right?
Yeah, you're alive.
Alright, if I move here, how far am I away from this one?
From that one?
Yeah.
That one will be 20 feet. What are you trying to do?
A new spell. Fuck it, I'll just do it from here. Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast level 3 Thunder Wave.
Okay. It's in front of you.
No, it's a 50-foot radius around. It's centering me.
Emanates from you. I know Thunderwave very keenly. It's a 15-foot cube from a point from you.
15-foot radius sphere centering on. Oh no, that's. I'm looking at the wrong spell.
Now you're looking at Shatter?
Yeah, no, that's not a truth.
Yeah,
50
Thunder
foot
Wave.
cube, 50
Thunderwave.
a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Originating from a point, so it's like it's a
cube.
3x3 cube. It's not emanating
so
from
it's only
you.
in front of me.
It's only in front of you.
So if I do this, will I hit the deer?
No, you would only hit him.
Okay, actually, no. I'm gonna actually. Can I actually do this? Will I hit the deer if I do it like that?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do Thunder Wave on him. Level 3 Thunder Wave.
Okay, roll out magic.
Constitution. Oh yeah.
And Constitution, you said.
Yeah, that's probably his best.
Good. The Constitution
fine.
against the rock monster.
22.
No, that does not. He just takes half damage.
Yep, and does not get pushed away. So it normally does 2d8, so this would
I
do
do-
48.
Yep. 5, 11,
Wow.
18.
So 10,
What?
because that's 20.
Yeah.
So it just
I hear a thunderstorm coming.
a thunderer storm.
A thundering storm.
And so just everyone hears a massive dust cloud of sand erupts upwards. I'm gonna say in a 15-foot cube right here, it's obscured view because of just the amount of sand that gets uplifted
Just
from
imagine
this.
if we didn't hear anything from that, we would just look and see.
Yeah. And he takes 10 points of thunder damage. Yeah. All right.
I want to say force.
I'm pretty sure it's thunder.
Yeah, it should be
Anyways.
thunder.
I mean, it's thunder wave.
Thunder.
Anyways,
Very little.
You still have a bonus action?
Force.
Level 2 healing word.
you already cast third level thunder wave.
Oh yeah.
You have a cantrip or bardic inspiration, but you actually don't.
No, I know I can't have that either.
So you are out of basically because there's no cantrip for bonus actions, as far as I can tell. I don't know of any, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have any.
Oh, can I use my?
I-
Oh no, that takes an action. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna use
You
my
are
stance.
most likely correct on that.
Okay.
He does not have any.
Zakaris, Will
Whoa.
Get rid of those 3.
can't necessarily hit this one if he hits these two. It's another third level spell he could cast. No, he doesn't. He has only 2. What second level spells does he have? Or would he?
He has Proclaim.
You sure you have an outline range?
Because this is a 10-foot gap, so if he tried to do tidal wave, it only hit this cube. Regardless, he doesn't have tidal wave anymore, anyways, because he's out of third level spells.
That's it.
What he's going to do instead is walk up to this one and use that cantrip that I can't think of, the primal whatever one, the one that he melted a goblin with. So spell attack. That's going to miss with a natural 2. Goes to grab at him and realizes it's just dust. Grabbing at nothing. That's Zakaris' turn. Randall.
Can I even reach any of them anymore?
The cards would have moved 10 feet closer.
Wait, I thought that was
No, because we didn't do
the
it.
last movement.
No, we didn't do it in the last one.
So can I hit any?
I mean, yeah, you could probably hit. You won't be able to hit the Gallup door, but you'll be able to hit any of these.
I'll just start picking up the methods to closest.
Closest ones? Alright, go ahead and. Okay.
Yeah, that one's dead.
This one, yeah. Roll 2d10, because you never know. Might be 2 ones. Okay. No!
Dead.
Yeah, 18, I think that's higher than 10. So this time, you just kind of snap your finger, and from underneath him, completely uplifts him, throwing him into the air, and then exploding. Like a firework, just.
You got that.
Which one?
Second attack, that would
Go
be
for
this
the
one.
next to Gopher.
Next to Gopher, this one. Alright. Gonna hit. 9 points of damage. So you go to fire. That was one you stabbed earlier, isn't it? No, you moved.
No,
So, yeah, so you hit him in the back of the head as he's just leaning forwards. Sand completely deforming from him. Still stands. You have a bonus action?
To do what?
To move? I don't know. You will move 60 feet.
I'm driving the cart.
I mean, fair, but it's up to you.
Can I bonus act the cart to do anything?
No, not really. Because the carts, again, they can't move very much faster. Otherwise, they're going to start moving nowhere.
What can you do for your cutting action? You have
You can't make an attack or anything with it. So.
Oh, okay.
I can hide. I can
You
help.
could hide.
He's gonna
I
run
can't
away.
get-
He's gonna take the card and run away from us again.
But yeah, in reality, you've only moved about 50 feet from the start because of how slow the carts are moving.
I know. Like a bonus action somehow. Like the cards have this trouble.
Not necessarily. Is that everything then?
Yes.
Jacqueline.
Okay,
Unless I can
move.
tell the deer to get up.
I'm gonna move to the golem, whatever the crap.
Alright,
With
5, 10,
trying not
20.
to do attack of opportunities against.
Are you dashing?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it would be
I'm
5,
just trying to like
10,
move around.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're right next to him.
Sweet.
You want to move to a more advantageous
yes.
position? So like here or here?
Hey, across from
Ryder.
Ryder.
Okay, there you go.
Burning hands!
You have a bonus action
I do have a bonus action.
and quicken spell.
Burning. Oh,
You also have there's incinerate too. So you've not seen these creatures hit by fire, so you don't know what that would do.
No, I'm like.
Okay. The stag's turn. Stag, gonna fucking leave. Disengage. Move 30 feet closer. He's getting further up. Just gonna wait over here now because I'm out of space.
Why do you think I wanted to move backward?
Well, he'll be 30 feet there. Anyways, that's what he can do. Mephit's turn. This one is just going to fucking.
Can you just be out of combat so you don't have to keep going past your screen with the
Nope,
stag?
I gotta move it. Because once it gets up to here, it's out of here. It's out of combat. It's out of the circle at least. Circle of sand. He's only about 40 feet further, and then he's good.
And then we'll never see him again.
That myth is
Reaches
gonna-
the trees.
He's gonna attack Gopher with a tap.
Alright, so Mephits are gonna go. This one's gonna go here and do a 15-foot cone. So Ryder, I need a dexterity saving throw, and Jacqueline dexterity saving throw. The Galabdur cannot be blinded, so it does not matter.
23.
Alright, well you save.
That is 15.
You also save. So as it just bursts out, the sand that emanates around in the coalesced area just kind of like skirt all over the place, and eventually this burst of air shoots forwards. The sand vanishes. All of you are totally fine. Didn't even phase you.
I laugh at it.
Yeah, do you speak Terran? I don't think so.
I still laugh at it.
I don't think it needs to,
Yeah.
to say language to understand it being laughed at.
This one is going to do the same thing, except only to Ryder. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Joke's on him. I got a 9.
You fail. Joke's on him. Ha You are coated in a thin layer of dust and blinded.
It's
Work
just
out.
a sand dune.
The one that's attacking Zacchaeus is also going to just do another sand burst at him. Yeah. Yeah, because it knows that he's not very injured, so doing sleep is not going to do anything. That will hit, though. So D4. I fucking didn't throw that. For 3 points of slashing damage. Just slice. It cuts a portion of his skin. He has probably a paper cut. This one is just going to slap at you. It's going to stab you with a 21.
Every time I hear the phrase,
Take 1 point of slashing damage.
That already happened.
It's already happened. It would have been 3.
Alright.
every time I hear you say slap at you, I only think of the fucking mushrooms.
Yes.
Slap.
Yeah.
I slap at you. But basically, it goes to slice at you, and it cuts in. And you just look down. You have him by the hand at this point. I'll just say for as a free flavor, you have him in the by the hand. It's just trying to guards. All right, top of the initiative order, because they're not gonna do shit. It's a 3. That's a 2, 5 methods spawn in.
Oh my god.
More meth heads.
Don't have any more marks.
Okay.
Oh, I have one more mark. Alright. I'm just gonna scoot the microphone. There's 2 in front of the stag you can't see, and 1 more over there. Alright. Jonna's turn. Make a shot at that one at disadvantage. Hey, that's gonna hit. Good job.
Disadvantage.
And because she has an ally within range, it's sneak attack. That's 23 points of damage. 6, 6, 5. 6, 6, 5, and then the other one was a 3.
The arrow doesn't even get there before it explodes.
The sneak attack kills it beforehand. Zacharias doesn't make a Constitution saving throw.
Isn't the arrow blinded?
No. He is now, though.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. The thing decided to just whack him.
Yeah.
Just whack him.
Because he couldn't do the blind burst because he already did it before. So that's John's turn. The Galabdua's turn. Alright, he's not gonna move. Instead, he places both hands into the sand. Just this sound of just rumbling energy. And you see 2 more emerge at the top of the hill.
No.
They look a little bit smaller in nature, but they have the same complexion of him. So I'm going to use these to resemble it.
Tanner, you don't know this.
You see them.
Oh.
You can see them. They're...
Or dots, rather.
You see 2 more Galadors above. And that's his turn. Still has his hands embedded into the ground. Rex.
If I shoot that one, I'd be at disadvantage. The one closer to Squares.
Did we already move the carts 10 feet closer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Not from this room.
I did.
70. Yeah, you would be... Because that's... You're technically here. Nope, it's within range.
Range, that one's gonna attack it.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to attack.
10.
10? 10
No,
point.
no, not 10. 15.
How'd you get a 10 from the first one?
That's plus 4.
So
This
that's
is 6.
6. Okay, so it's plus 7. So 13.
13.
13 hits.
10.
10 points of damage. Explodes once more as you have been picking off fucking methods all day with your short bow.
Hold on, I keep track of these.
That's your 4th one that you picked off with a short bow. He's already blinded, so that doesn't matter. You can reach this one, and this one will be at disadvantage if you try to shoot the other side.
I'm gonna shoot the one not disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll to
I don't know
attack.
how he's like, what the fuck's going on out here?
Yeah. He's just freaking out. He's just cowering inside the thing now.
I don't. Would he even be?
I mean,
Because
he's heard a very loud explosion from a thunderous wave. Roll to attack.
You know what? I don't think he would know. He
We wouldn't know what's going on. Alright, that's gonna hit.
Otherwise.
So a d6 plus 4.
would just assume it's done on its own pace. It wasn't from the thunderous.
Alright, this one explodes now because you have obliterated it. Once again, you shoot this one that has already been wounded by Eldritch Blast and he just explodes outwards. Go for it. You have movement if you want to use that or stay in the card.
I'll stay in the card,
Right.
drop the card.
Go for it.
Just keep going.
You're good.
Just keep going.
Not blinded. Go ahead and
Don't-
roll
don't
to
even-
attack.
Just
Don't even attack that one. Just keep going.
Well,
Okay, you're right, because there's people behind us.
It's all we can attack is that one.
You do have movement for me.
Oh yeah, I'll take care of it. So you're moving to over here? Or are you trying to move straight to
yeah,
him?
I'm going to try to kill that guy.
Alright. 5, 15, 20, 30. You can cunning action dash,
Okay.
so you can get up to him. So, you can attack still.
Ready's like a
Yeah.
No, we're not. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I don't need to attack him. He's fine. He's just a pro.
Don't use my axe.
He's just hard.
They'll say that. Alright.
Would this be an
Is this reckless?
Yes.
Would this be a like double advantage?
No, because he's not flanking anything.
Oh, man.
You have advantage.
Yeah, man.
No.
No, I'm not gonna use it.
I refuse.
What's the total?
That's 15.
17.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm letting you try to do the math first before I correct you.
Like it's, yeah, I thought it was 5 for some reason. Okay.
Does that hit?
Yeah, this is also still 6 down here.
Does 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll 2d6.
7.
11.
Yes. So as you just bring it in, it actually gets stopped by some of the rocks that they shoot outwards jaggedly to try to stop it.
Half
So
damage?
yes, half damage from non-magical weapons. He has to make a concentration check. Saves. Okay.
Alright.
Uh,
Move to where I can flank him.
You
Or am I
are
already-
you are flanking him.
Right.
Flanking the shit out of him. You also see 2 other Gallop Doors and 2 other methods
I'm
forming
gonna,
in front of
I'm
the
gonna
stack.
swing my rapier.
Alright, go ahead and roll to attack.
Advantage?
Yes.
Oh shit.
So you have advantage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There's a 14 hit?
What'd you roll? A 6?
8.
Oh, an 8? Yeah, that's going to miss, unfortunately. You go to swing, and this time the jagged rocks just kind of block portions of it and skid off the skin.
I'm gonna move towards the stag with only the one attack. Because I'm pretty sure if I just go straight to him.
You'll get, yeah. So you're going to get 2, because this one's right next to you, and the Gallop Door.
Okay, yeah.
So you can move back and then go around to
Okay.
it, because you have 60 feet of fly speed. Are you going up at all, or are you staying down?
I'm staying low.
Okay. So yes, 2 attack of opportunities, 1 from the Mephit. Mephit hits
Oh.
with a dirty 20. Gallop Door with his slam attack. 23.
No, miss.
Alright, so the Mephit's attack first. You take
I love you go down.
5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the Gallop Door's 2d6. You take 7. Minimum damage.
He's down.
Yeah, I'm down.
I believe it. Got fucked up.
Oh.
You still have a bonus action. You can cast a healing word too, technically.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Healing Word level 1 on a stag. Yeah.
Alright, wild magic.
Oh.
Good.
Back to
D4.
astral plane.
7.
7 points of healing. Good, you needed it. Good. Back to full now. Alright.
Still has a bonus to inspiration.
Yep, I know. He doesn't have an attack or anything, so maybe once he makes a saving throw, that'll be his one-time use again. Alright.
You do too.
Once he makes one.
Zakaris is going to...
Charge!
Yes, he's going to move
Sprint.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he can cast... He's got to have a spell that has...
Moonlight.
Yeah, you can cast Moonbeam and he'll hit these 2. So they have to make saving throws. That one's going to save. That one will also save. So 2d8 halves. So spell save DC, I believe, was 15. Well,
This is actually 18.
that one will actually fail. This one fails.
Fuck him up.
Moonbeam is 2d8, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. She's the one who uses it.
I'll double check, because the first one was only a 1 and a 6, so it's not going to kill either of them.
Moonbeam sucks.
It's
Where's
2d10.
them?
It's 2d10, so I have to reroll.
It works in a. It doesn't. It sucks.
Alright, now they're
in a
both
fun
fucked.
stone.
They're both super fucked, as I rolled 2 10s instead of the 7 that was.
It disappeared.
Go for it.
Disappeared.
You already were blind.
Don't forget.
Wait, he's already blind.
He's not blind.
No, I saved.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Don't forget to put a marker. Because
Oh, yeah.
Continuous.
Tyler.
Yeah.
That my first attack would have been a regular because I had a line too.
Oh yeah. Well, the first one sucked too. So you're not re-rolling. The first one was a 5 anyways.
Now we going for the save.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll the save.
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
That's 7.
7. Yeah. You still would have been blind. But yeah. So Moonbeam comes down, crashing down. You see two methods just burst into it. Gopher just looks at it, covers his face, doesn't actually bother by
He
it.
just face first in it.
Knew it.
The elemental that I have to make the save.
No, he cannot be blind.
My friend just blinded me.
So, all right. With that, Randall.
I'm shooting at the closest one. Yeah, I actually think that's the only one within range, finally.
I'll double check while you're rolling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be 50. You could hit
with the second one.
Okay, so you do hit the same one then. Okay, roll d10. That's how much? 9. That one wasn't hit yet. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah.
So you go ahead and fire. This time you hit him straight in the abdomen. And there's a bunch of sand begins to erupt downwards. Just holds his hand out.
I look at this. Doesn't the soldiers have arrows too?
Yeah, but they can't reach. They also can't see because they're behind the cart, so the cart's blocking anything that's in their way.
Things seem to have some like.
Anything else you wanted to do, Randall? That's it? Randall, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Jacqueline.
Okay,
It's a check.
I will take the attack of opportunity and move, so I'm flanking the whatever the fuck.
With Gopher.
Yeah.
He'll make the attack. That is a 23.
Oh my god. Okay, I mean that hits.
Natural 19.
Hellish rebuke.
Fuck that. They have like no health. I don't care.
You take 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
For max damage.
I'm down.
Oh man. Turns over, I'm afraid.
Mushroom's a man.
Technically, you'd also have to make a death saving throw at the end of your turn. So. But.
What you gonna do?
Okay. Well,
End your turn?
she's gonna She's like, that's a new day. She's gonna try Moonshadow.
Make a religion check.
Religion check. Fuck me.
Yeah. -1.
Shit. Natural 20. That is a 4.
So you go to do it and it's just like a joy buzzer shaking and vibrating your hand. Just.
Okay.
I need you, but okay.
Well, I'm going to then pull out one of my throwing cards
Okay.
and
Just slice it.
stab at it.
That's fine. That works.
You should just say, I grab the whole sheet and just smack him with the sheet.
Go ahead and make a attack. You're still proficient with it. You're just melee, so
Okay, yeah.
it would do a D4 anyways.
It's attack bonus of 5.
It's your dex plus proficiency, so yeah.
Papa. Okay. Oh yeah.
Advantage. Yes, advantage.
What a 14 have?
No.
You don't know. Don't you have Bardic Inspiration?
I do not.
Oh.
And it's Gopher and the stag.
No, then no, 14 would not have.
Okay, well it was 14.
Okay. So you go to swing, and just as you do, the card kind of like flies out of your hand. You grab at it and try to follow through. Just kind of chips into its side. Doesn't seem to do anything.
Skylock.
Still a bonus action.
Nah.
Okay. Stag's turn. Stag, seeing everything that's up there, is actually just going to take the dodge action. He's a little bit afraid of everything that's up there. There's 2 Galabdurs and 2 Methods in front of him. So,
Dodge everything.
just going to attempt to dodge and hide behind Ryder.
The fly.
He's on the ground. He's just not touching the sand. He's hovering,
Still
basically.
the flying rider.
Yes, but he's hovering.
So you can just see the stag's hooves.
Okay, with that, it is the Galabdur do a turn? Or did he summon these two? He summoned. Okay, I couldn't remember if I skipped his turn by accident. Okay, Mephit's turns. This one's gonna go out to you. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Stag. He saved. Stag saves. Okay. Yeah. So you both just kind of like look away as the sand.
I mean, I'm still blinded.
Oh yeah, then you didn't need to make it. This one's going to go up and just try to slash at you since you're blind. It has advantage.
Nice.
That was cocked. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so take 6 points or 5 points of slashing damage, and then they both just kind of fly upwards.
Fly.
Yeah, because they can fly.
Oh.
They have like sandy wings that kind of protrude outwards from the ground. They just flap upwards, sand dripping down from them. So they are. I'm just gonna put a single mark down for both of them. 10 feet up, just above you. So still in melee range, just staying 10 feet up, making a small little window underneath them. Guards' turns. Top of the initiative. This time, only 2 spawn in.
You're finally willingly
I
now.
rolled 2 ones. They there and there.
So at least that one's within range.
Yeah. So you move those 10?
Yeah, I
already?
did
Okay. Jamna's turn. Okay, fucking shoot. What? Ha! Natural 20. Oh, okay, it's fucking dead. I don't need to roll it. That's full damage.
Target.
It's obliterated. This time it shoots and it goes straight through it. There's a moment where nothing looks like it happens and then just exploding outwards. The Gall of Doer's turn. So these two begin to roll straight at you. This one rolls right into you with advantage because you're blinded. Oh, that's easily gonna hit. So that is 24.
No, miss.
And because it rolled more than 20 feet, you take 26 points of bludgeoning damage
I'm down.
with near max damage. It rolled 5, 5, 6, 6.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I'm
so
down.
there's
Yeah.
it's this echo-filled slamming of rock and flesh. It just gets slammed and you just see Ryder get blown off to the side. So you lose flight. So
He's also unconscious.
and unconscious. The other one can't roll to hit the stag, so it's instead just going to roll up next to it and slam against him.
Take a
Bless you.
knowledge action.
Yep, so disadvantage. Well, that's good, because that was a natural 20.
Rolled another net 20.
It's plus 8, yeah? That's a 13, so barely hits. 2d6. That's a 3. That one's a 1, so 4. 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the stag. Just this time, rolls up, slides by with a arm bar, and his punk slams into it, into the stag, not doing too much, but still hurting him. This Galabdua is going to... It is going to take the attack of opportunities and roll over to here to make an attack with advantage. So, attack of opportunity.
Okay.
If you want to take it, or you can save your reaction, it's up to you. You both hit easily.
Yeah.
Well, you had a reckless attack, so you can roll advantage.
That's
That's fine. Never know.
That's 20.
No, but still hit.
So I'm just like, I'm attacking with my playing card?
With your playing card.
Okay,
If you wanted to use Divine Smite, you could.
that's
Yes.
that's why I asked.
Yes.
So
Second roll.
playing card is a D4.
You roll 2d6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if the reckless attack was power.
Alright, so 12 plus, so 16?
8.
Yeah, 8 is halved, but. And what'd you. So it's 2 plus your dex. And then.
2 plus, so the playing card is 4.
Okay, and then Divine Smite. What level?
Divine Smite does.
Its base would do 2d8.
Yeah,
Third
2d8.
level or second level would do 3d8.
and I will cast it at a second level.
Okay, so an additional 3d8 of radiant damage. And this will not be halved. The card would be. This one will not be.
So
The card did 1 damage.
The card
It
did
did
2
2
because it did 4.
Because it did
total.
4 because of
Oh,
the
yeah,
roll.
yeah.
So 10 plus whatever this is.
So it's 3, 8, because that's 4, 6, 8.
8. Okay, so he needs to make 2 concentration checks. Pass. So what you see is as you fly in, the card gets like punctured in, just ever so slightly where it just kind of gets left on top. Gopher comes swinging down with the greatsword, punctures the card, and just slams it in further into the creature. In doing so, his rolling kind of gets distorted, and you see the 2 other rocks crumble into just dust.
Bitch! We did it! Yes!
He rolled a natural 2 and has a +5 to his con mod, so did not roll high enough. The first one was like a 23, but the second one was not good enough. So yeah, you guys just high five as you then look over. You see Ryder dying in the ground, and the stags, the Galador is still attacking now without advantage. Will hit still with like a 23. So
I'm pretty sure it's dead now.
no, because he's been healed plenty
But then he got hit again by the.
for 8. This one's a lot more damage for 16 points of damage. Barely standing, you see the stag just like wobbling in his feet. You see its legs just kind of jittering and shaking as blood just kind of pours out from portions of it. Its golden fur now kind of reddened and bruised.
It's a golden red.
It's a golden red. It's a good luck, bad luck. Rex, you see everything that's going on above you.
Ryder, of course you're down. Of course.
Damn it!
Yeah. You 3 men, go run up there and help them.
They'll do that on their turn at the bottom of the initiative.
Probably the things over by now.
I'm guessing if I attack these 2, I'll be disadvantaged.
You can command one of them to take over the cart for you.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
I'm
Yes.
I'm higher up than them. I'm higher up than you. Know me. You're.
But you can
You'll be at disadvantage, yes. Well, you can get off and move.
And you can tell one of them to start controlling the cart.
Or just not. What obstacle is in the way right now?
Sand.
There's
Sand hill.
nothing that they're gonna do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If you move 30, you would easily be within range of them, this one, and this one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The Galador would still get disadvantage.
I don't care about that one.
Okay, yeah, you can shoot at either any of these 4 methods without disadvantage.
I'm gonna shoot the one next to Gopher.
Alright, go ahead and make an attack.
Conflict to see who wants you to get
Gopher just
hit.
doesn't even care. Brush it off.
8. Second attack.
It's 11.
No.
Yeah, miss.
6, 13,
13 will hit. Go ahead and roll a d6.
9.
9 points of damage. You fire and it punctures straight into him.
Man, you guys
I think that one got hit.
That was the one that got hit by your thing, yeah?
Yeah.
It just...
No.
Wasn't it? No, John was the one that shot that one.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Because this one was a different one.
Yeah, that one got hit.
I don't think so.
No, this one didn't get hit. No.
Okay.
Regardless,
That
you
one
puncture into it.
spawned in.
Yeah, and it just... Still stands.
I lost 2. 2 more. That'll be in my turn.
Yes. I mean, you have an action surge if you wanted to use that. You can make 2 more shots. It's up to you.
Actually, I'm gonna save that for the Alcor.
Al Gore.
Eldor.
I'll save it for Eldor then.
Global warming. He pulls up a fucking pie chart. Look at this.
Right?
I'm super sterile now,
These
No,
golden
we're
deer.
Are you
Serial about this as I
guys.
am?
Moving on. None of you believed in
No.
Man Bear Pig.
I'm happy to bring joy to all you with my speaking.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it, man. Gopher, you're up.
I'm gonna turn around and hit this motherfucker. Actually, you know what? Screw this guy. I'm gonna run. Can I run over this guy?
You can easily run up to him. You will not have advantage. Well, you can reckless attack and then have advantage.
Yeah.
So-
Or we not get
Can I
attacked by
save
enemy first?
on blindness?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get attack on opportunity.
Oh.
You miss. The dude misses, so
Well,
you're good.
he's fine.
Yes.
You
gets attack of opportunity from.
I did. He rolled and missed horribly. He got a 6.
I got
Okay,
he
so-
got the opposite.
So 4d6 plus 4.
You want the dice tray?
4d6 plus 4.
Here, take another d6.
Is that the same color?
No,
It's almost.
slightly greener.
Alright, 5.
That's slightly paler.
10, 14 points of damage. 7 points, yes.
Nice.
Because gets into him several like chunks. You can see he's very injured now. There's several pores that have sand falling out from him. All right, Ryder, death saving throw. 8,
Nice.
1 save. Close to almost getting right up. Zakaris will get.
Move his moonbeam.
That's a bonus action to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't remember.
I think it's monster action.
Moving right on Ryder. Ryder is Jack.
I have mercy.
Oh, sorry.
Action to move it. He's not. He will do that because it's a bonus action to use some healing dice on Ryder, giving you 2d6 healing. Ryder, you get 5 points of healing and 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah, so I'm up.
Yes,
Yep.
you're up, and with basically 7 hit points.
You have.
Then he's gonna move the moonbeam to here.
Thank God.
Dexterity saving throw on their pots. Sucked. Super sucked.
Yeah.
No, 17 points of damage. It just cuts across the ground. You can see it burning away some of the
Don't you
sand.
see a trail of burning
So
sand?
what I was just saying is it cuts across the ground. Both of them just explode into sandy dust.
It's an explosion of glass at this point.
Well, it's radiant damage, not fire. Randall,
Shooting at whatever I can shoot at.
shoot at both of them easily.
Whichever one's farther, I would say.
This one's technically further. Miss?
Yeah.
Check arm going on because it got caught with it.
Well, he's been keeping the dice when it does that anyways, so
Oh yeah.
whether it's been good or bad. So that one's going to hit.
Yeah.
So D10.
10?
Oh, that's sad.
5.
5 points of damage. Hits him straight across the side. Still standing though. You have a bonus action. Nothing. I'm just double checking. It's my job to ask. I don't want to assume, because then it's an angst.
Unless you can give me another
You
something
and
I can
me.
do. Is this the garden getting up? I don't have anything to do.
Jacqueline.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm want to get.
Suddenly it's fly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get next to. So that I would be able to, like within touching range of both Ryder and the stag.
That's a dash, I think.
No, you can go here. That'll be enough space. That would be your whole movement though.
And the stag is actually I'm going to cast. I can cast invisibility on it, right?
That's concentration, yeah?
Yeah, it would lose Shield of Faith, but
Yeah. You can if you have invisibility prepared, you can absolutely cast invisibility on it.
yeah, I will cast invisibility on the stag.
All right,
Wild
yeah.
magic.
So walk up. What?
Wild magic, no?
Yeah, wild magic. But
Magic.
Astral plane.
Magic.
No,
Good.
he's good.
so you run up, you see right on the ground. You touch the stag in the face, and as it does, what the rest of you see is just the stag go vanish. You know.
It knows
Up.
it's invisible, yeah.
I mean, yes.
Even
Creature would know.
if it doesn't, I will give it a little push.
Go
You
now.
touch your face invisible. Pushing it in the face, it goes down.
Oh, I hit the bug and just collapses.
And then it comes visible. Oh, you've been dead.
Oh no.
That's your action to cast.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Okay.
You don't have any healing magic
For bonus action, no.
No, not for bonuses. Yeah.
There's a reason why I want to be within touch of both.
The stag's turn, now being invisible, is now going to run away. Going to step over Ryder. Just
Does Ryder take 7 points of damage?
no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
And he's out of here.
60.
It's just out.
So when it leaves the field of sand,
I mean, we can't see him at all anymore.
well, no, but what you guys see is you see little trot puts into the ground from his little feetsies, and he goes up, crests into the sand. All the mephits form back into the earth.
What about the monster?
Monster still stands.
Oh.
I mean, he's just one dude who obliterated.
Mephits are gone. Guards, they'll follow orders and just start running.
Finn's holding his dice. No in the sand!
With dashing, that's as far as they get.
Alright, well.
They can't
Good
shoot.
try, guys. Good work.
Top of the initial order. No more spawn. John, not carrying.
He's like, oh, we're done.
Yeah, pretty much at this point. Too far. She'll make a shot lazily with disadvantage. No. Even more no.
Even more.
Gopher,
I'm gonna hit that.
you take 3 points, or 4 points, 2 points of piercing damage as this arrow suddenly...
Oh.
You look back, you see Jamna firing the short bow. Sorry. I tried to hit him. And you look down to the rock.
Oh god.
Yes. With a natural 1. And then followed with a natural 19 on the attack against you.
What the?
Which would have also been at disadvantage. Still a natural 19.
Well,
The Galabdura's turn. Seeing everything.
Roll out.
Yeah. It's just gonna roll away.
Disengaging off all of us?
Yes.
Even me?
Yes. It's going to disengage and just roll 60 feet in this direction.
Alright, so we all attacking.
He's back.
Disengage, you cannot take an attack.
it's the thing.
Yeah, it's the thing from before. But,
Can you say we're done then?
yeah, if nobody's gonna give chase...
I'm not gonna give
Is he within range to shoot?
Yeah? You made 2 shots?
Do it.
Definitely hits.
Yep,
Minimum
definitely hits.
15. Yeah, once again.
Yep,
it's
so 2d10 plus 8 in total. 11.
12 plus 8. 20 damage.
It's not 12, that is a 1. Because you rolled a 1 on the percentage when the double 0 would be the 10 on the percentage. So that's 3 plus 8, so 11 points of damage as you.
6, 5.
It's not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. It's force damage.
Oh.
So you see several chunks just, and it's also magic. So
Yeah.
yep.
Time is
Yeah, I mean after that point, it's gonna dash 120 feet. So it's gonna be way out of range by that point.
Well, damn.
But yeah,
No, it's
It's not on range.
I mean you can make disadvantage shots against it.
No, I don't know.
God damn it, Mom!
you missed it running away.
Missed it running away. Yes.
The thing ran
Yes,
away?
it used disengage, so it just rolled 60 feet. Randall shot 2 more shots at it, and then just rolled 120 feet.
Huh.
Unless you were going to give chase.
Whatever.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't give a flying fuck about us anymore.
No, it did not CAD anymore. At this point, you can see the stag has crept. Well, you don't see the stag, but stag is gone.
Is the stag okay?
Why don't you go
Can
check
I-
up on
I can't
it
even
since you're
see.
so closer to it?
Since I did invisibility, can I just like give up?
You can end it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can end concentration.
Alright.
You still don't see the stag.
Alright.
It's out of sight.
So do we accomplish our mission? That slide mission?
Well, we should. Zakaris put pitches in. We should go find where it's going to see if it's the right place.
Onward more.
Alright. Follow us, guys. And I just want to start running.
Okay. So what's gonna happen with the carts?
I'm staying with the
driving the
carts.
carts.
You're gonna stay back with the cart. You're gonna stay back with the
So,
cart.
yeah.
these two are driving.
You three stay with us with the carts too.
Now they have to run back.
So then, are you 4 going then?
Yeah.
All right. So as you sprint after, make a survival check, all 4 of you,
Oh.
for tracking. All 3 of you, and then Zakaris. Natural 20 on Zakaris. Good
18.
job.
17.
Oh my God! Everyone's got fucking vision on these tracks.
Alright,
Oh.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
15.
Man, everyone can see like, all right, where'd it go? It's over there. All 4 of you from different portions just turn
Can I roll?
that way.
Can I roll to see the tracks in the sand?
Well, it crested over, so what are you two doing with the carts?
Going forward.
You're gonna move upwards. It's gonna take you, so you moved in total to combat 80 feet. You need to move another 220 feet.
No matter what, we gotta keep going forward because turning is gonna take even longer.
Okay, just so you know, when you get to the top, you're reaching trees. Quite an abundant number of trees.
I'll say just go back to the trail, then meet up there.
Okay, so you guys are just turning the cart around and then going
going
back?
around the edge.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. So you're going up and then going to coast around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do
Turning
that.
and going through his hands is gonna make it astronomically longer.
Astronaut. I mean, you'll go down and then go back.
Yeah, you get some speed going down.
That may or may not have helped, but not really. But yeah, so basically while they're doing their adventure, you guys are going to be moving the cart. When you make it to the end, are you guys waiting?
Yes, we're gonna wait for them.
Okay.
Why are you
Not-
moving
not
across
leaving
50
again.
more method?
A giant purple worm.
Damn it, down more tremor.
So now we're gonna be cut off of this.
Yes. You guys are basically going to be out probably until the rest of the session.
So we are out. So let's get out of here.
You can just start to leave.
You must help to take the table down.
But
And
Stay.
I'm talking about outside, so it's just a hard.
Alright, so what's next?
okay,
How much
so
XP
as
would
you
I
guys
get? Quick.
point what?
We'll take some. Okay, go.
No,
What are
you
doing?
do it after.
Oh, XP. I'll give it
Let's
to.
do it after.
Yeah, after.
Yeah,
Let's do it
after.
after. So
It's-
right now,
it's
let's
around
go back to our. Let's go to our switch.
It's around
Damn, Tyler's already knew.
it. What?
You already knew.
Oh yeah, I did. It
You
wasn't
marked
that
my
much.
experience on my paper for the last one, right?
Hmm?
You marked experience on my paper for the last one?
Yes.
Yeah, your value should be the highest still. So whatever Jacqueline's is a little bit higher than that.
11,760. That's fine.
Oh, that's mine right
Until
now.
he gets back.
Yeah, so then it's the same thing.
Okay.
Jacqueline's.
Alright, anyways.
Yes. So traveling around, you spot the deer. Traveling through the trees, trying to keep up. It's going the same pace as you, so it's beating most of you. Gopher can actually get closer, but is trying to stay within general sight. Eventually, you lose sight of it. Once the trees kind of open upwards, you see right at the opening of the trees, the deer turns left and is gone. Ahead of you, you see an expansive lake. It is easily about 15 foot or a 50 foot radius lake, so it's about 100 feet wide, coasting all around. There's several bits and pieces of trees. In the far corner, you see a fairly larger tree. The water itself, though the surface looks pale, clear blue, the bottom of it is dark, and you can't see too far deep. It's maybe you can only see about 5 foot deep before it just cuts off your vision. It goes in deeper, much like a normal lake does, so you can see the ground before it begins to dip in further and further.
I'm gonna put my hand in there. I put my hand in there.
Yeah, so you put your hand in. It's fairly cold. It's got a little bit of some heat, or a little bit lukewarm because of the sun, but it's not burning you or anything.
Well,
I'm
would
gonna
Gopher
start-
have to roll to find the stag?
Survival check.
Wait, you're not staying with me with the cart?
He is, but he's
I'm
he's
currently
rolling
rolling
for
for
Gopher
Gopher,
because
'cause Gopher's-
he's taking a pee. He's like 6th one today.
I'm just gonna walk through the water, I guess. And anything else you can walk across the water.
You lost track of the Gopher has lost track of the deer.
I can make it, that's why
Jacqueline, you can make one as well.
not. 9, I guess. And then you two is fearless.
You.
No, we all know.
Yeah, so after you break clearing, you do not see the stag, you do not see any footprints or anything of the sort, but you do see the water, and
And then I'm gonna go in the water and just walk across
well, when you step into the water, it keeps. How far are you going?
until I. What is it like strong stream?
There's no stream; it's just a lake.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start swimming.
Okay, so you step into the water, start swimming.
I go into the water and look down.
When you look down, can't really see very far down. It does eventually, as you're kind of walking deeper and deeper into it, it goes up and higher and higher and higher until you had to essentially start to swim. Look down, you don't see anything beyond your vision of 5 feet or so.
Alright, I'm gonna put on the goggles of vision. I'm gonna grab from my bag. Put it on.
Okay, yeah. It's not that. So, the dark vision, It's not that you can't see. You just can't see the bottom. So it gets like you do see the bottom, and it starts to like go so deep that you don't see the bottom anymore. So
Yeah, guys, I can't see anything down here.
because even with that, you have 120 feet of vision. You can't see the bottom of the lake at that point.
I can't see anything. I put it back in my bag.
Actually, no. Yeah, you can see pretty far down into it, but you don't see the bottom of it. You can see probably all around, leading into like a ring that's just dark beyond that, because that's as far as your dark vision can go.
Yeah, I can't see it, guys. I don't know where it went. You have any ideas?
So with that, I need Jacqueline and Gopher to make perception checks. And Zacchaeus. Do.
25.
That was 18.
Okay, both of you hear, as you just watched Ryder kind of delve into the water, and as he's starting to emerge saying this, you hear a splash and this rippling of water in the far distance near the big tree. You don't see what dove in, you see the resolution of what looks to be like from underwater. You don't see anything.
Okay.
You don't feel the ripples, you don't see any effect at all.
Okay. So yeah, guys, he's not in here. I don't know what to do.
We don't get a clue.
Well, I would start by possibly getting out of the water.
Okay, I start swimming back.
Yeah, swim back. Nothing seems to happen during any of that time.
Okay, well, what now?
Might as well look around. See if we can find something.
Going back in the water.
Okay,
Go
enjoy.
ahead.
Swimming around.
Put on the goggles, just try swim on the water for a bit, and then come back up, and blah 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 blah.
Zacchaeus, go for
Let me
it.
double check something.
What? How did you follow him last time? When you found him? What did he do?
When we found him, he was in the lake, but wasn't the stag. He was in his real form.
Okay.
We just followed him into the portal basically, and didn't see him until we got closer.
And
I'm trying to remember.
where would...
Do you need a remembrance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, make an intelligence check quick.
I remember.
17? So you remember the way that it worked before was it was less of him in a lake. There was a very small pond, and there was grass around it, and he was standing off on the grass. And it was once you made it into what looks to be like a dome space, like a hidden demiplane type of area. When you crossed the threshold, that revealed the area around, revealed the satire and everything of the sort. Satyr.
Do I hear him say this or no?
If you want to recall everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
So,
what I'll say.
as well as that, you would remember that he said that he's looking for a portal to the Feywild.
Yep.
And that it would be somewhat similar in stature to this current effect.
So, did I hear him say this?
Yes. All of you heard this.
Okay.
Well,
I
except for
just
those two.
swim across the lake then.
So
Okay.
All the way across.
So to the big tree then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You swim all the way to the big tree. What do you...
Wait, so I didn't get to hear what this layout of this area was.
Oh, okay. So the way it is there is a 100 foot diameter lake in front of you. There's spattering of trees here and there, and one very large tree in the corner.
Oh.
I'm going to.
We'll go walk towards that.
Yeah, you're gonna walk around. He's swimming in through it, so swing through
we'll-
to it.
we'll-
We'll
walk
We're going to walk
Yeah,
across.
we'll walk.
Well, so yeah, 3 modes of transportation. You're going around.
Yeah.
He's swimming through it. Jacqueline is walking over it.
Jesus. So
Noobs!
you remember how we grabbed these flowers in the sun
Mhm.
there? I kind of like pull them out of my pocket and I kind of look at him as we're walking.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. So 17.
I'd be having Zacchaeus do the same thing, but you got it anyways. You spot them. You spot several bushels of it, in fact. Near the layout of the big tree,
I can't go.
there are
Go for it.
very small patches easily with about a dozen or two in each little bushel that are around this tree.
The big tree?
This is also the same, the big tree. This is also the same area where that sound emanated that these two saw, the sound and the rippling of water.
He actually didn't know before.
Oh, you weren't in for this room, right?
Yeah.
For the splashing?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but I was in the
I
water.
got here like right when you said that.
Okay, yeah. So this is the same area that the splashing effect was.
Okay, so I kind of look at the tree and remember like last time we touched one of the trees, it was like a sponge. You think this one's gonna be the same one, Zacchaeus?
Looks the same to me.
I think that's our answer there.
Not a sponge. It just looks like a normal tree.
Yeah, I meant like it felt spongy.
Right. Oh, well, you can go up and touch the tree.
Are we all up there?
Yes, you've all gotten there at your own separate times, really.
Alright, touch.
It feels like bark.
I will
Lie.
circle the tree.
Circling the tree, you can see, after Gopher kind of points them out, you can see the same white flowers with the red petals, and the same one that you had actually bitten into before.
Those ones.
Yes, it's the same flower that you have bitten into before. Though, I do not remember if Zacchaeus ever explained what the flower was. I don't believe he did. Because you would know because of the fact that you saw the satyr, but I don't think that was portrayed to the rest of you, and that's why you two don't actually know what this flower is, but at the same time, they also don't know the effects of the flower. So it's like you both have split knowledge of this flower, more or less. And you would have no idea that they know what they know. They would have no idea that you know what you know.
Hey, you
Try this
think it's
flower.
those? You think it's those flowers again? You know, from
What?
Shred.
What do you mean this?
Probably.
Well, let's say we had some wild experience with these.
Anyway,
We ate them.
Well, you want to try some more?
you can take a bite of it. I'm not going to.
Yeah, I
No.
tried it last time, and oh man.
Alright, well.
With that investigation too, you can see that there is actually a single flower with a few petals and a bite mark in one of the bushels.
Oh.
Oh, okay, you know it's
Does the bite mark look human?
Make a nature check. You can tell very clearly that this is not human teeth. It looks to be somewhat of like a deer or stag teeth.
I think we found her, Mark.
He was here. I think the stag was here.
How do you know?
This bite mark isn't human, and it looks like what this
Where?
stag.
He points out the flower to you.
Like.
I might have a silly idea. I grab one, I take a bite.
Okay. When you do, the entire world kind of has this faint purple hue, and everyone looks like they're moving faster. Essentially, you're under a slow effect.
Yeah.
For how many petals do you eat?
Just one.
Just the one. You're under a slow effect for 1 minute.
Guys, it's the same effect as last time.
To the rest of you, all you see is Ryder talking slowly. Guys, I think this is the same effect as last time.
But I could have told you.
I mean, I knew that, but
Alright,
I had a feeling maybe the deer did it too.
It might seem as if, based on his possible magical nature, that him taking a bite of it is different than us.
How do you feel?
Everything feels super fast. Can you guys maybe slow it down a bit?
To you, yeah, everything's super sped up.
I will run at him.
What you see is just like, it's funny because it's like the same kind of speed as normal to you of just Jacqueline going, just looking straight to you, charging at you.
Oh god.
There you go.
Fucking coin at him.
Oh yeah, I should have thrown something at him.
Yeah, you would
What
have
should
flipped out.
we do now?
Look for more signs for this day.
Alright, I'll look this way.
After a minute, it fades. So.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Back to it.
Alright, so what exactly, Zacharias, you seem to know the most about this.
Was there any more
What
clues?
what are we looking for, necessarily?
Based off of what he said, Gopher, you might know too. We're supposed to be looking for some entry to the Feywild. I don't know if that's a gateway. It said it involves something with the lake.
Alright.
You would also remember that this is a lake from your dream.
So is there no
Involving the
other clues
same
that we all have?
sand pit that's nearby, that's zoomed out, zoomed back into a lake,
Right.
and
Okay, I remember you saying that.
yeah, and it zoomed in to a tree with several white flowers nearby and a splash of water.
I think we jump into the water at this point, but
I did that already though.
Jumping.
okay. Can you?
Do you want me to draw it or something?
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
I don't know.
maybe I have an idea since you said that.
The splash mark near the tree, but near the water.
Alright.
It's
Is it like
right,
right
across from the tree?
I'm gonna grab a
Alright.
flower.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in the water.
Grab a flower, jump in, see the flower's petals kind of like flicker off.
Crap. It didn't work.
Take a bite of it first and then jump
I
in.
think we gotta bite it. We gotta eat it
Alright.
and then go in.
I take one and
You slide out. That didn't work, guys, and then immediately you hear both of them just shout.
I already did it once.
Okay. So you bite it. And to everyone else, you look like you're running at slow motion, but you still make the same distance and everything. Just looks really strange. You leap in, splash in. You still have the flower in your hand, yeah. Because you ate only like another petal, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
After some time, the petals just kind of float off.
No, I don't think it worked.
You two do not see him return.
Oh.
You, underwater, you go to swim, and immediately you can't move. You continue
What?
to delve deeper and deeper in.
Can I breathe?
You can try. I mean, right now you're holding your breath.
Okay, I'll try.
Alright.
You're not able to breathe. You're currently suffocating.
Alright.
After a few moments, the area around you gets lighter, and you get shot upwards.
Ah!
So the rest of you,
Can I-
you two, you do
Can I
not see
tell
it.
them I recognize this from my dreams that I've been having?
I mean, it looks similar to the dream
I mean,
in the
you
area.
saw what I did.
Yeah, you also saw what he did.
I'll tell them that.
Alright.
So yeah,
He does not return. Zacharias looks
I
around.
think he's drowning.
I think something's trying to tell me something. We gotta go after Ryder.
Well, we might as well do exactly what he did,
Yeah.
depending. Son of a bitch.
So we're all doing it.
So all three of you munch on some flowers and dive in.
Yes.
Same effect. You don't feel like you can drown. The moment you hit the water, each and every one of you is not in the same place. So you do not see each other.
Guys,
Is Zacharias swimming through the ground again?
No.
Oh god.
This is before anything. So the moment each of you hit the water, your immediate surrounding is changed briefly. There's the dark atmosphere of the water is there, but you can't swim upwards. You try to breathe and you're still suffocating. Moments before you feel like you're about to pass out, you breach through the water. Though being underwater, you didn't recognize anything, did not see anyone. The moment you breach the water, all three of you are in the same pond of water.
guys, you made it.
This is only a few seconds. So what you see first,
okay.
Ryder, is breaching the water. The entire area is
When you walk away, you don't hear me say.
everything is vastly different. The pond itself, or the lake itself, is the same size, and the tree is still there. However, every article of foliage is drastically different and differently colored. The leaves themselves have purples, greens, yellows, intertwined in the same tree branches. Looking at the blades of grass, each of them move methodically with their own intention. Like they have each individual blade of grass has their own mind. Looking
You
around,
can see a couple blades of grass slapping each other.
I mean, there's probably plenty of those. But breaching the water and seeing this, you look up into the sky, and the sky has this green hue, and you see the sun up in the corner in a completely different position than when you were previously there. And then after that point, the other three emerge from the water.
Where in the world are we?
I think we finally hit La La Land, guys.
Well, you've been in La La Land for a long time now, but this is actual La La Land.
Yeah.
The natural 20. Zacchaeus looks around. I've felt this place before.
Is this the so-called Fae place you guys mentioned before?
You can make a intelligence check as well. Yeah. This is the same field
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say.
one dome was.
I was gonna ask if I didn't.
Yes,
feel it.
you definitely felt the same effect that Zacchaeus is having.
This is the same exact thing.
So we found it.
I believe so.
Alright, let's find our little friend then.
Oh, Golden Stag!
You can go. You don't see him anywhere.
I look around and say, like, notable stuff.
Tracks or anything.
What you can make a nature check to see if you can find any tracks, or a survival check actually. Looking around, just make a general perception check. Yeah, you don't see it.
22. Perception? No, 18.
18. So, giving a general glance at this shock that you can see, you can tell that the water itself is also discolored in certain patches. There's portions that are dark purple, others that are like pale blue, teal. The very dead center of it actually has like a clear reflection from the sun. And giving a more general glance, in the far distance, where you kind of came from, so like across the lake, is a massive rock, like massive boulder. It's nearly the size of what looks to be like a mountain. And looking around, you don't see any of the creatures, though the entire sound that emanates from the foliage, from the gusts of wind, is very different. Make a intelligence check as well. You. And Jacqueline as well.
Oh, well. 6.
6.
Right.
Okay. Zacchaeus remembers luckily with a 12. This is the same sounds that the Sylvan language was.
Oh, yeah.
And he explains this to the four of you. You would have no idea, never hearing Sylvan before. But
Handy?
welcome to the Feywild.
This gives me in the mood to start playing. And I just start playing my
This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm gonna stop playing. I don't know, this feels nice and relaxing to me. Like, I feel like I'm at home.
Make a performance check.
Okay.
For 15.
15?
I thought I saw
Yeah. What are you playing with?
My lyre.
Your lyre. So just playing pretty melodically and no, just stepping on your foot. The entire like tree itself seems to almost like sway in notion with your tempo and music. The grass itself, it has as if like a gust of wind just kind of brushed up against it, that like wave of energy. It just continues to do that as well. It seems that a lot of nature itself is alive in this current vicinity.
Well, guys, I don't know about you. I like this place. But I'm gonna head towards that big rock, and I'm gonna keep playing while I skip in the run.
Okay.
Are we still on
You're still in the water.
Yeah, I'm getting out finally, so.
Okay. Yeah, you get out. As you're playing, well, what's the rest of you two doing?
I'm kind of like examining myself because I remember this shit from my dreams, and you said like black.
You do not feel different.
Okay.
And looking about you, you don't see any black veins or anything. But you do recall, especially with your pretty well intelligence checks recently, that there was a point when everyone was kind of questioning what was wrong about you, and Zacchaeus brought up the point of we should get you to a different plane. It doesn't seem to do anything.
Alright, well.
In response to anything, like you don't feel any different. You're not sure if that fixed anything, or if now you're cured. You're not sure. But as far as you can tell right now, nothing has changed.
You guys want to go check out the big rock?
I already am.
It's not just a boulder.
Are you following that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
That's
After
weird. I just realized it. She sunk deep into the water. That's the first time she went underwater in like months.
Yeah, you straight up just went into the water.
Oh, the water. I didn't even think about the
Yeah,
rain.
the rain water walking didn't trigger.
I just jumped in slow motion.
Wait, so when she came crashing up, did she like go in the water or was she on top of the water then?
No, when you're climbing out of the water, didn't seem to trigger.
So this plane was
You raise the curses. Should I take enough?
like. Alright, so let's go check out that one.
I will actually. Noticing that, I will actually. Can I cast detect magic in here? Yeah.
Well, you can try. You haven't tried before.
Well, I'll be like,
All right,
I will
so
cast detect magic.
all right, using first level spell, or okay, no wild magic,
Okay.
and
And I look at my.
the ring still has all the same effects as it did before: the divination, the necromancy. Yeah, and you can see magic is everywhere here, all over the place, and but yeah, you can. That's what you see.
It looks exactly.
It looks
the same.
exactly the same. You can try to pull it off if you want.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll try.
It's still embedded in your finger.
It must not. This must be a pure place.
To the rock.
As you're walking,
I'm skipping.
okay, as you're skipping, 4 of you make perception checks.
The rock turns into the golden gown. 15.
9.
Okay.
I'm too busy dancing.
Yeah, you're distracted. As you see Ryder skipping maybe about 30 feet ahead of you.
Oh.
You 3, including Zacchaeus, hear something. Apart from just the sound of the melodic music, just this. And from the trees, you just see these horns emerge first, followed by a standing, tall, incredibly muscular ox standing on 2 feet with a massive great axe in his hand. Just.
Minotaur!
That's not the stag.
It is not the stag.
That's not the stag.
And he just charges straight towards you. In that moment, the sound drones.
Oh no.
The shouting drones. There's this faint, just like high-pitched whine that kind of emanates throughout the area. Your ears start to kind of tense up and hurt. The Minotaur just like goes to one knee, plants the great axe into the sword, or into the ground, into the sword, into the ground, and emerging from nature, it seems, there's several different flecks of insects, followed by vines, followed with like a swirl of tree leaves. This woman appears with bark skin texture. This this woman, or this breastplate that has pale orange and red texture and color to it, that has a crest of what looks to be a lyre as well, that's embedded into like black etchings along it. And this goes along down her entire body.
Keep playing.
During this portion, she holds up her hand, and from that, her eyes flicker into a green, and the Minotaur just goes to all fours, bows his head, and slams it into the ground.
He slammed his forehead
Into the ground, so the horns are just jagged into the ground.
So he's like this.
Yeah, he's in a bowing position.
Okay.
And that's what you see. At this moment, the droning sound vanishes. The eyes flicker back into a normal blue hue, and her slight green hair kind of emanates downwards, down to nearly her waist from her back.
Do we bow?
Zacchaeus just looks at the rest of you. Sup?
Thank you, miss.
That was surely something.
I think it might be a little bit early, but I think this is a good place to cut it.
It's actually like 2 hours.
It's 1 hour 55 minutes, but I think that was a pretty decent place to end especially because I also want Zakaris to be
Yeah,
here
this
for
probably
this
gonna be a big
portion.
one for him.
It's a big portion for him. The good thing was that Zakaris didn't actually have to do a whole lot of the figuring out things because Gopher was there to a portion of it. So I'm glad that you were able to do good puzzle solving. Good job figuring out the flower stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, good thing he talked about it.
Dude,
Yeah.
I picked him up from the last place.
You
So I was like,
you
what
have
the-
like no good intelligence modifier, isn't it?
No.
+1.
Yeah, it's a +1.
And you rolled an 18 and a 17.
yeah.
Like you needed those rolls
No,
to remember
for
this
real.
stuff.
Holy, we would have gotten anywhere.
No. I mean, Zakaris knew, but I didn't want to be the person to be like, this
Yeah,
guy
just
figured
give
it
it
out.
Just give it
He
out.
feels a little bit weird. I mean, I would have in the
And
end.
you wrote it, yeah.
I would have had it happen because of his roll, because he rolled a natural 16.
Man, these two will be waiting for a long time.
Next time.
Yes. But, sorry if it's about 5 minutes short, but I think this is a good place to end it. Otherwise, we're going to get into a conversation that's going to last way too long. So, thank you everyone so much for listening. And when we get back, we are going to be discussing with an archfey of the Feywild.
Whoa.
Basically a god.
Wow.
Archfey are gods of... I've changed up a lot about how the Feywild works.
Oh, yeah.
So, a lot of it's going to be pretty different than normal, but
Man, we're meeting a lot of gods.
this is, again, it's not common nature, so I'm not going to explain it yet, but next session I will. But
Alright.
regardless, thank you everyone so much for listening. We will get back to this again on another misrolled adventure.
Alright.
Thank you everyone for listening.
Ciao.